Dear students, this is 9th standard mathematics. In the previous class, we have studied about the definition of types of sets. In this class, we are going to learn about the solutions of exercise 1.2. In your book, exercise 1.2 is given in page number 11. You have to write all the sums in your classwork note and submit it on reopening day. Exercise 1.2. First sum. Find the cardinal number of the following. First subdivision. Capital M is equal to the set P, Q, R, S, T, U. We have to find the cardinal number of the set M. What is cardinal number? Cardinal number is nothing but the number of elements in the set. The number of elements in the set is called the cardinal number of the set. So, how many elements are there in the set M? How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 elements in the set M. Therefore, the number of elements in the set M is equal to 6. How many elements? 6 elements. Therefore, n of M. N of M is nothing but number of elements in the set M is equal to 6. Therefore, the cardinal number of the set M is equal to 6. First sum, second subdivision. Find the cardinal number of the following sets. Second subdivision is P is equal to the set X such that X is equal to 3n plus 2, n belongs to whole number and X is less than 15. Here, the set P is given in set builder form. So, we have to change this P in roster form. What is roster form? You already know that roster form is nothing but listing the elements of P. Here, the elements are not listing. We have to list the elements of P and then only we can find the cardinal number of the set. Here, the condition only given. X such that X is equal to 3n plus 2 and n belongs to the whole number and X is less than 15. So, given n belongs to the whole number. So, whole number is start from which number? Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. is whole number. So, the n value is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. Because n belongs to whole number they are given. So, n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. We have to find the value of x. What is x? X is equal to 3n plus 2. So, we have to find the value of this x by substituting the n values and the x values cannot exceed 15. The x value up to 14 only we can find the x value because they are given the condition x is less than 15. First, put n is equal to 0. If you putting n is equal to 0, then we get x is equal to 3 into, instead of n, we can substitute the value of n as 0 plus 2. So, 3 into 0, 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. And then the next value for n is 1. So n is equal to 1. X is equal to 3 into n value is 1 here plus 2. 3 ones are 3. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. The second value of p is 5. The first value of p is 2 and the second element is 5. Next we have to find the third element. So n is equal to 0, 1. We already substitute. The third value n is equal to 2. So x is equal to 3 into 2 plus 2, which is equal to 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. And then the fourth value is 3. N is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 into 3 plus 2, which is equal to 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. And then the next value is 4. X is equal to 3 into 4 plus 2. 3 4s are 12 plus 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. And then the next value is n is equal to 15. X is equal to 3 into 5 plus 2. 3 5s are 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. We cannot take this value 17 because here the condition is up to 15. Up to 14 only we have to find. So x value is 17, more than 15. So we cannot take this value 17 in the set in the set P. So therefore the set P is equal to, what are the elements we have find? 2, 5, 8, and the next one is 11, next is 14. Now we found the elements in roster form. So the number of elements in P, that is n of P. The number of elements in P is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements. Therefore, the cardinal number of the set P is equal to 5. Next sum is exercise 1.2. First sum, third subdivision. Find the cardinal number of the following sets. Third subdivision, Q is equal to the set Y such that Y is equal to 4 by 3n, n belongs to natural number and 2 less than n less than or equal to 5. Here the set Q is given in set builder form. We have to change it in a roster form like the previous sum. Okay. Here n belongs to natural number. Natural number starts from 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. So the value of n is equal to, here they are given the n belongs to natural number. So we take the value for n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. etc. But here the condition is given for n. The condition is given for n. So n lies between 2 and 5. So we take the values only between 2 and 5. So here 2 less than n less than or equal to 5. Here equal to sign is given. So we should take 5 also. But here the equal to sign is not given. So we should not take this 2 for n. Okay. So we should take the values for n is equal to 3, 4, 5. We should take 5 because here less than or equal to symbol is given. So we should take 5. We should not take 2 because here the equal to symbol is not given. So the next number is 3, 4, 5. So the value for n is equal to only the values 3, 4, 5. We have to find the values for y. Given y is equal to 4 by 3n. First, put n is equal to what? 3. Put n is equal to 3. Then y is equal to 4 by 3 into, instead of n, we have to substitute 3. N value is 3 here. So, we have to substitute 3. N is equal to 3. So, 4 by 3 3s are 9. 4 by 9. The first element of Q is 4 by 9. Next, we have to find the second element. For that, put n is equal to 4. Put n is equal to 4. Then, y is equal to 4 by 3 into n. So, 3 into, here n is 4. 3 into 4, which is equal to 4 by 12. We can easily cancel this by 4 table. So, 4 ones are 4, 3 4s are 12. So, 1 by 3. And then the next is put n is equal to 5. Only 3 values only we can take for n. 3, 4, 5. So, 3 already we substitute. 4 we already substitute. Now, the last element is 5. So, put n is equal to 5. Then y is equal to 4 by 3 into 5, which is equal to 4 by 15. We cannot cancel this in any table. So, leave it as it is. Now, the values for Q is equal to 4 by 9, 1 by 3 and 4 by 15. 4 by 9, 1 by 3 and 4 by 15. So, we have to find the cardinal number. So, how many elements are there? There are 3 elements in Q. 1, 2, 3. 3 elements in Q. Therefore, n of Q is equal to 3. Cardinal number of the set Q is equal to 3. I repeat it once again. Here Q is given in set builder form. We have to change it in roster form. Then only we can find the number of elements. Here the condition given for n is n belongs to natural number. So, n is the natural number and n lies between 2 and 5. In the previous sum, the condition is given for this term. But this sum, the condition is given for n. So, n is lies between 2 and 5. We should take only the values between 2 and 5 for n. So, here the equal to symbol is not given. So, we should not take 2 for n. So the next number is 3. 3, 4 up to 5. Up to 5 only we have to take for n. So, only 3, 4, 5 is the values for n. So, n is equal to 3, 4, 5. These 3 values only we should take for n. N is equal to 3, 4, 5. Next, here given y is equal to 4 by 3n. First, we have to put the value for n is equal to 3. Then, y is equal to 4 by 3n. 3n is 3 into 3. n is 3 here. So, 3 into 3, 4 by 9 is one value. First element of Q is 4 by 9. And then, the second value n is equal to 4. 4. Then, y is equal to 4 by 3 into 4. N value is 4 here. So, 3 into 4. 4 by 12. Cancelling these two in 3 table, we get 1 by 3 as second element. And then, put n is equal to 5. Then, we get y is equal to 4 by 3 into 5. So, 4 by 15. This we cannot cancel in any table. Now the elements of Q are 4 by 9, 1 by 3, 4 by 15. Here there are 3 elements in Q. So n of Q is equal to 3. The cardinal number of the set Q is 3. Exercise 1.2. First sum, fourth subdivision. Find the cardinal number of the following sets. R is equal to X such that X is an integer and X belongs to Z, and minus 5 less than or equal to X less than 5. Here the set R is given in set builder form. We have to change it as a roster form. Okay. Here X is an integer. What is integer? All the negative numbers, 0, and all the positive numbers are called integers. Integers we denote it as Z. So Z is a integer. Integer is nothing but all the negative numbers, 0, and all the positive numbers. Here the condition for X is minus 5 less than or equal to X less than 5. So we should not take all the integers for X because the condition is given. So the number starts from minus 5 because equal to sign, less than or equal to sign is given here. So we should take minus 5 also for X. So minus 5 is one value, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We should not take 5 because equal to symbol, less than or equal to symbol is not given here. So we should not take this 5 for X. Okay. So up to 4 only we should take. Now capital R, the set capital R is equal to, what are the elements? Here X only is given, X such that. So we have to write the elements of X here. So what are the values? Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the element of the set R. Now how many elements are there in the set R? How many elements? The number of elements in the set R is equal to how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 elements in the set R. Therefore number of elements in the set n of R is equal to 10. Therefore the cardinal number of the set R is equal to 10. Exercise 1.2, second sum. Identify the following sets as finite or infinite. First subdivision, capital X is equal to the set of all districts in Tamil Nadu. We have to find this set is a finite set or infinite set. Here the set X is given in descriptive form. So here the set of all districts in Tamil Nadu. How many districts are there in Tamil Nadu? Yes, there are 37 districts in Tamil Nadu. So this is countable set. Therefore X is finite. So number of element in X is How many districts? 37 districts in Tamil Nadu. So n of x is equal to 37. Therefore, x is finite set. Second subdivision, y is equal to the set of all straight lines passing through a point. We have to find this set y is finite or infinite. Here, the set of all straight lines passing through a point. So, infinite number of straight lines can be drawn through a single point. So, which is infinite set. The number of elements in the set y is uncountable. Therefore, y is infinite set. We can draw many straight lines passing through a single point. Therefore, the number of element in y is uncountable. The number of element in the set y is uncountable. Therefore, y is infinite. Next sum, third subdivision. A is equal to x such that x belongs to integer z and x is less than 5. We have to find this set this set A is finite or infinite. Here the set A is given by set builder form. So we have to find the number of elements in A is countable or uncountable. They are given x belongs to z. Z means integer. So what is integer? All the negative numbers 0 and all the positive integers are called positive numbers. All the negative numbers 0 and all the positive numbers are called integers. Here the condition is given for only the positive integer 5. X is less than 5. The condition is given for only the positive number. This is not given for the negative number. So this is the infinite set. This is A is an infinite set. A is an infinite set because the number of elements in the set A is uncountable. What is integer? Integer is nothing but all the negative numbers -3, -2, -1, 0 and all the positive integers 1, 2, 3 and it goes on. So here the condition is given for only x is less than 5. So we should take the numbers, the positive numbers up to 4. We should take the positive numbers up to 4 only we should take. For the negative numbers, they are not given any condition. Therefore, the set A has uncountable number of elements. Therefore, A is infinite set. The set A has uncountable number of elements. Therefore, A is infinite set. Next is fourth subdivision. B is equal to the set X such that x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, x belongs to n. Here the set B is given in set builder form. We have to find this set B is a finite set or infinite set. Here x belongs to natural number. They are given x belongs to natural number. Natural number starts from Natural number starts from 1 and it has no end. Natural numbers start from 1 and it has no ends. 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. They are not given any condition for x. Therefore, the set B is an infinite set. The set B is an infinite set. Therefore, B is infinite set. Next, exercise 1.2, third sum. Which of the following sets are equivalent or unequal or equal sets? First subdivision, A is equal to the set of vowels in English alphabets. B is equal to the set of all letters in the word vowel. We have to find these two sets are equivalent set or unequal sets or equal sets. We have already seen the definition of equivalent sets, unequal sets and equal sets. What is unequivalent set? What is equivalent set? If two sets having the same number of elements, then it is called equivalent sets. If A and B have same number of elements, then it is called equal. A and B are equivalent sets. If these two sets having exactly the same elements, then these two sets are called equal sets. Otherwise, it is said to be unequal sets. Okay. So, now here the set A and B are given in descriptive form. So, we have to write it in roster form. Then only we can say is it equivalent or unequal or equal sets. So, first one, A is equal to, they are given the set of all vowels in English alphabets. What are the vowels in English alphabets? What are the vowels? A, E, I, O and U. These are the vowels in English alphabet. So, the set A is equal to A, E, I, O, U. Next, the second set B is equal to the set of all letters in the word vowel. So, what are the letters are there in the word vowel? What are the letters? V, O, W, E, L are the letters in the word vowel. So, the set B is equal to V, O, W, E, L. So, we wrote these two sets in roster form. If is A and B having exactly the same elements? Is A and B having exactly same elements? A is there. So, here no A. Okay. So, these are not equal set. Next, coming to equivalent. If they have same number of elements, then we can say A and B are equivalent sets. So, find the number of elements in A. How many elements are there in A? Number of elements in A is n of A is equal to number of elements in A is equal to how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements are there in A. And the number of elements in B, n of B. Number of elements in B. How many elements are there in B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, n of A is having the same number of elements 5 and B is also having the same number of elements 5. So, n of A is equal to n of B. The number of elements in A and B are equal. Therefore, we can say A and B are what? Equivalent set. Equivalent set. Because the number of elements is equal, so we can say A and B are equivalent set. Exercise 1.2, third sum, subdivision 2. C is equal to the set 2, 3, 4, 5 and D is equal to the set X such that X belongs to whole number, comma 1 is less than X less than 5. 1 less than X less than 5. We have to find these two sets are C and D are equivalent set or equal set or unequal sets. Here C is given in roster form. C is given in roster form and D is given in which form? Set builder form. So we have to change it as a roster form. Then only we can find C and D are equivalent set or equal set or unequal sets. Okay. So now C is given in roster form. So write it as it is 2, 3, 4, 5. And D is equal to X such that X belongs to whole number. Whole number means what? Whole number starts from 0 and 1, 2, 3 and it goes on and on. Next, the condition for X is X lies between 1 and 5. So, we can take what are the elements for X? Here, equal to sign is not given. So, we should not take 1 and the next number is 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 the last number and they are not given the equal symbol. So we should not take 5. So only the 3 elements we can take. What are the 3 elements? 2, 3, 4. Okay. These are the elements of D. Here D is given in set builder form. X such that X belongs to whole number. Whole number means what? Whole number means whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. etc. But they are given the condition for X. What is the condition? The X lies between 1 and 5. X lies between 1 and 5. So here the equal to symbol is not given. So we should not take 1. The next number to 1 is 2. So 2 we should take and the next number is 3 and the next number is 4 and the next number is 5. But the equal to symbol is not given here. So we should not take 5. So only the 3 numbers 2, 3, 4 only we should take. Now, we wrote C and D in roster form. Now, we have to check whether these two sets are equivalent set or equal set or unequal sets. Okay. Here, the element 2 is there in C. 2 is also there in D. 3 is there in C. 3 is also there in D. 4 is there in C. 4 is also there in D. 5, the element 5 is there in C, but here the element 5 is not there. So these two sets are not equal. Not equal sets. These two sets are not equal, unequal sets. Check whether for equivalent set, the number of elements in C is n of C. The number of elements in C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. And the number of elements in D is equal to how many elements? 1, 2, 3. 3 elements. Here, the number of elements in C and the number of elements in D are not equal. Therefore, these two sets are not equivalent sets. And also, C and D are not equal sets. Therefore, C and D are unequal sets. These two sets are unequal sets. Exercise 1.2. Third sum, subdivision 3. X is equal to X such that X is a letter in the word life. Y is equal to the set F, I, L, E. We have to find these two sets are equivalent set or equal sets or unequal sets. Okay. The set X is given in set builder form. So we have to change it as a roster form. So Y is given in roster form. Okay. First, the set X is equal to X such that X is a letter in the word life. So what are the letters in the word life? What are the letters? L, I, F, E. So what are the letters are there? L, I, F, E. So these are the letters in the word life. So I wrote it. Now Y is given in roster form. So write it as it is. F, I, L, E. Now we have to check whether these two sets are equivalent or equal sets. So check. The element L is there in X. L is also there in Y. And the element I is there in X. I is also there in Y. The element F is there in X. F is also there in Y. The element E is there in X and E is also there in Y. So X and Y having exactly the same elements. If the two sets having exactly the same elements, then we can say the two sets are equal sets, isn't it? Therefore, X and Y are equal sets. These two sets are also equivalent sets. Why these two sets are equivalent sets? The number of elements in X is what? How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. And the number of elements in Y is how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. Therefore, the number of elements in X is equal to number of elements in Y. Therefore, the set X and Y are equivalent set and also they are equal sets. Therefore, the set X and Y are equivalent set and also equal sets. Next is exercise 1.2, fourth sum, first subdivision. Fourth sum is identify the following sets as null set or singleton set. We have already seen about the definition of null set and singleton set. What is null set? The set which has no element is called null set. What is singleton set? The set which has only one element is called singleton set. So now we have to find this set A is a null set or singleton set. Okay? Is the set A has one element or no elements? We have to find that. Okay. So here A is equal to the set X such that X belongs to natural number 1 less than X less than 2. So here the condition is given for X is 1 less than X less than 2. X belongs to natural numbers they are given. So what is natural number? Natural number is start from 1, 2, 3 and it goes on and on. So N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 etc. etc. and it goes on and on. Now here they are given the condition for X. X lies between 1 and 2. So here equal to sign is not given for N. Sorry 1. Equal to sign is not given for 1. So we should not take 1. And equal to sign is not given for 2. So we should not take the number 2. So in between 1 and 2 there is no element in n. In between 1 and 2 there is no element. Therefore A is an empty set. There is no element in A. If the set has no elements, then we can say the set is a null set. So therefore A is a null set. Now exercise 1.2, fourth sum, second subdivision. B is equal to the set of all even natural numbers which are not divisible by 2. So the set B is given in descriptive form. So we have to change it as a roster form. We have to check whether this B is null set or singleton set. B is a null set or singleton set. Now here the condition is given the set of all even natural number. So they said even natural numbers. So what are natural numbers? Starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. etc. It goes on and on. Okay. Now even natural, they are given even natural number. So what are the even natural number? So in natural numbers, what are the even numbers? 2, 4, 2, 4 and 6 are the even numbers in natural number. So what are even natural number? Even natural numbers is equal to, what are the even natural numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8 etc. etc. are even natural numbers. So in the question they are asking the set of all even natural numbers which are not divisible by 2. Clearly all the even numbers are divisible by 2. There is no even number which are not divisible by 2. So all these numbers are divisible by 2 only. So in the set B there is no element. So in the set B we have no elements. Therefore the set B is a null set. Exercise 1.2, fourth sum, third subdivision. C equal to the set 0. C equal to the set 0. We have to find this set C is a null set or singleton set. Clearly the set has only one element. So it is a singleton set. The set C has only one element and that element is 0. Therefore C is called as a singleton set. C is called as a singleton set. Therefore C is singleton set. C is singleton set because the set C has only one element 0. Next, exercise 1.2, fourth subdivision. D is equal to the set of all triangles having 4 sides. This is the homework sum for you. You have to identify this set D is a null set or singleton set. Exercise 1.2, fifth sum, first subdivision. Fifth sum is state which pairs of sets are disjoint or overlapping. So we have already seen about the definition of disjoint and overlapping sets. What does mean by disjoint sets? If the two sets A and B having any one common element, then it is called overlapping. If the two set has no common elements, no elements in common, then it is called disjoint set. A and B has no common element, then it is called disjoint. A and B has at least minimum of one element in common, then it is called overlapping set. Now we have to find A and B are disjoint set or overlapping set. So we have to find A intersection B for that. A intersection B. So what is A intersection B? The common element in A and B. So write the set A first. What is the set A? F, I, A, S, and put the intersection symbol. And what is the set B? A, N, F, H, S. Now tell me, what is the common element here? Which is the common element in both the sets A and B? So F is here, F is also here. So F is one common element in both the sets, and I is not here. A is the common element in both the sets, and S is also the common element in both the sets. So now we can write the common elements are F, A, S. So these three elements are common in A and B. So this is what set? A and B are overlapping sets. Therefore A and B are overlapping sets. If we have no elements in A intersection B, then we can say A and B are disjoint sets. Okay. Next is exercise 1.2, fifth sum, second subdivision. C is equal to the set X such that X is a prime number, X is greater than 2, and D is equal to the set X such that X is an even prime number. We have to check whether C and D are disjoint set or overlapping set. For that we have to find C intersection D. Okay. So find the elements of C first. The set C is given in set builder form. D is also given in set builder form. We have to write it in roster form. The set C is equal to, what is the condition given? The set X such that X is a prime number and X is greater than 2. So what is mean by prime number? The number which is divisible by 1 and itself is called the prime numbers. So what are the prime numbers we have? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc. are prime numbers. Here they are given the prime number which is X is greater than 2. Greater than 2 means, what are the prime numbers we have? Greater than 2, we have 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc. are the elements in set C. And the set D is equal to X such that X is an even prime number. The only one even prime number is 2. 2 is the only one even prime number. So, set D is equal to 2. The only one even prime number is 2. Now, we have to identify C intersection D. So, what are the elements in C? 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc. etc. And intersection, the set D is only one element 2. D has only one element 2. Now, what are the common elements in both C and D? There is no common elements in C and D. C intersection D is equal to empty set or phi. We can denote the empty set in the symbol. The symbol is called phi. We already seen that symbol. So, C intersection D is equal to phi. So, we can say C and D are disjoint sets. Exercise 1.2, fifth sum, third subdivision. E is equal to X such that X is a factor of 24 and F is equal to X such that X is a multiple of 3 and X is less than 30. So, you have to check whether this set E and F are disjoint set or overlapping set. This is the homework sum for you. These are the homework sums for you. Finish it and submit along with your classwork note.